action-packed month of shows. We have Jay Peterson from Elevate Unity, legendary singer-songwriter Jetty Beasley, artistic director Jerry Foster, and DJ Jumbo. Good morning, you guys.
Good morning.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for
I love that we got a packed house here because you have a packed month of music coming up for Black Music Month. Jay, tell us about this. This is an awesome effort that you've all pulled together.
Yeah, this is our third annual Black Music Month celebration at Alberta Abbey and Elevate Unity, our partnership. We've been working really hard to program a lot of things for the community and kind of a diverse group of entertainment and also some community things that we have going on. I don't want to, take too much time, but if you go to our website, you can find all the information. Obviously, we have Jetty Beasley and his group of people coming for our Paul Knowles Cotton Club community event, honoring the community, honoring the Cotton Club, which was a historic venue that used to have a lot of old school artists that came. James Brown, all those type of people came to the Cotton Club.
And if seeing names like Jetty Beasley and Paul Knowles don't get you in the door, I don't know.
That's on you at that point. That's on you. Well, and talk about where this is being performed at too. In the Alberta Abbey, you talk about the importance and the significance in honoring Portland's Black history and Black culture. It's an important piece of that.
Yeah, it really is. Alberta Abbey is kind of specifically positioned to be that place, that community hub, that can really bring the community together and do various types of productions, theater, live music, obviously, the arts. We cover it really all, and a lot of community events. We're doing the blood drive for sickle cell anemia. We really want to be that spot that brings the community back together because it has a huge history of gentrification and things going on in that area. And the Alberta Abbey, should be able to play a huge part, especially with what's going on in our country right now, bringing us back together. These guys are all a part of that.
Yeah, Jetty, it's I talk to folks, younger folks who are still sometimes surprised to learn of Portland's Black history and Black music, and so to be able to really put this center stage, what is that like for you as an artist?
Well, I tell you, starting out, we had been singing at Jefferson High School ever since 1968.
Yeah.
Wow.
And we've sung at different clubs, the upstairs, downstairs, and we've also sung at the Cotton Club, which Paul gave us an opportunity to do that. But, it's just getting out there. We've never had very many singing groups from Portland. We've always had bands, but we haven't had very many singing groups. And we wanted to push the level of having the singing group, so we started singing songs by the Delphonics, the Temptations, Smokey Robinson.
Yeah.
And people reacted to that, and we didn't do anything, music-wise for ourselves until 1977. We actually wrote about 4 R&B songs, but we never pushed it because we didn't have the skill level to direct it out. And so before COVID came in, we had a few members in the group wanted to do gospel, so we ended up writing some gospel songs, and we did the gospel songs before COVID came in, but with the lyrics that we were writing, we wanted to touch people and move people forward, like, guide me, Lord, I've been blessed, and things of that nature. I even wrote a song, about my daughter, a song for my daughter. She was going through some issues and stuff, and the guy said, hey, we want to put that on the gospel. So I said, fine, and anything to kind of uplift people because we're in a crazy world now.
That's really well said. Jerry and DJ Jumbo, I just want to dive into more of what's going to be on stage for this and what you're bringing to the table here. What can we expect?
It's going to be exciting. You have the legendary Paul Knowles hosting, emceed by the legendary Calvin Walker. You'll hear me say legendary. Then you have the legendary Beyonce. You have Yusuf Rashad Project, many others, Norman Sylvester. And with the help of the Albina Music Trust, they allowed me to get all into the archives and all of the vinyl that they were able to press up.
It looks really good.
So we brought a bunch of that. And I'll be playing, I'm a avid record collector, so I'll be playing a lot of stuff that hasn't been released yet, and then also a lot of local artists that actually played at the Cotton Club through that era.
That's cool.
That is
That's
really
really
neat.
cool.
Jerry, just real quick, we're almost out of time, and I want to talk about just the importance of getting to support our local artists and Portland's music legacy, really to get to put this front and center throughout the month of June. Tell us about this effort to really bring this into focus.
Well, you know, we're all about history.
Yeah.
And that is our history.
Yeah.
And as we continue to move forward, we want to be able to continue to bring the community together and to keep the community engaged in what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And we are not able to do that without places like the Alberta Abbey giving us an opportunity to bring that to the stage.
Yeah, well, this is great. I love that you're doing this once again, paying tribute to the legends that have carved the way and are still a part of our area. And to your point, keeping the history alive because it's still here and the community still exists, and it's shifted over the years. I appreciate the way you've worded that.
We are so blessed to have so much talent in this community.
Yeah.
Truly, this interview is like the tip of the iceberg.
Yes.
So if you want to learn about all that is coming, Black Music Month happening throughout the month of June at the Alberta Abbey. Things are kicking off with the Quincy Jones tribute on Friday, June 13th. Those tickets starting at $24. You can learn more about all the upcoming shows, learn more about the Albina Music Trust, and how you can support Portland's rich Black music and history scene. Find this story on coin.com for more.
Great stuff there.
Yeah.